Hello, kindergartners. Well, I was supposed to be thinking about numbers, but then I saw these. Do you know what's in here? Yeah, it says jelly bird eggs. I usually call these jelly beans. And once I saw these, it's all I could think about. I mean, look at these, boys and girls. Let me show you a closer picture of those. Look at that. How can I be thinking of numbers when I see all these yummy jelly beans? Well, maybe I can find a way to think of both at the same time. I know my job today was to thinking about counting by groups of 10. And I would like to know how many jelly beans are here in this pile. Maybe I could put these jelly beans in groups of 10 and I could count them more quickly. And I like counting quickly because the sooner I get them counted, the sooner I get to eat some of these. Let's try that. Let me use one of these cups here. And I'm going to count these jelly beans into groups of 10. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now my cup has 10 jelly beans in it. Okay, that's one cup. Hey, remember when we were skip counting? Remember we counted by twos? Yeah, we talked about Noah's Ark, didn't we? About animals, we counted them by twos. Let's try counting these jelly beans by 2 and see if that goes any faster. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that was pretty fast. Let's do that this time too. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I just saw a black jelly bean. If Gracie saw that, she'd ask me for that one. Do you have a favorite color of jelly beans? I like red the best, but I'll pretty much eat any of them. All right, here we go. Let's count by twos again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That was another group of 10. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to make a whole nother group of 10 or not. Let's get counting and see if I poured out enough. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, but I don't have a partner for this one. It's an odd one out. That makes it 9. Looks like I better reach into my bag and get out one more jelly bean. I'm going to get a purple one because I'm hoping to eat it. And since I touched it, I might just have to be the one to eat that later. All right, another group of 10. So now I've got, let's count how many groups of 10 I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 10. All right, so I've got 5 groups of 10, but I really want to know how many jelly beans I have in all or all together. Any ideas what I could do? Mason, what do you think I should do? You think I should count them by tens? Since I know there's 10 in each cup, I could say 10 for each group and keep counting up. Let's do it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So now I know I have how many jelly beans? Yes, you're right. Yep. Kaden, I have 50 jelly beans here. That's a lot of jelly beans. Yeah, it's hard to get those off my mind. Well, I'm going to scooch those over for a minute, and I'm going to look at this numbers chart. Yeah, I did take a picture of this one, so you could ask your parents if they can print this one out for you if you want to do it too. I know, it looks like a very long, narrow version of our hundreds chart. It starts on 1, and each row has 10 in it. So I could fill in these numbers counting by tens. Let's do that together. All right? The number neighbor for 9 to the right is going to be 10. So I'm going to write a 1 and then a 0. That one's 10. The number neighbor for 19 to the right is 20. There we go. Look what we did so far. 10, 20. Who can tell me what's next? Okay, go ahead, Capri. What is it? Good girl. It is 30. I'm going to trace the 3. Then I'm going to trace the 0. And we see the number 30. Great job. What is that number? Do you want to go ahead and tell us, Ishi? It sure is number 40. Yep, a 4 and a 0. Let's back up and let's count those again so far. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, I heard you. Yep, that just popped right out of your mouth, didn't it? Yep, what was that, Nora E? Yes, ma'am, it was 50. She couldn't even hold it in. Once she got going, those numbers just kept coming. After 50, we want to know what's 10 more. Yes, you're right. I'm glad you were thinking about that, Betty. It is the number neighbor below it on the chart, isn't it? So it's 10 greater. Yes, ma'am, it's 60. I'm going to trace the 6 and then the 0. And we've got 60. Tyler, you look like you want to say something. What were you going to tell me? Oh, okay, sure. You're right. 70 is 10 greater than 60. So we can write 70 right there. Do you want to get a running start again? Okay, let's do it because it looks like both the hunters want to tell me what's next. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, Hunter B and Hunter C at the same time. 80. Good job, boys. That's an 8. And then a 0. 80. Good job. Okay, Selma, what's 10 more? 90. What? Everybody wants to tell me what 10 more than 90 is? Why are you guys so excited? Yes, it is 100. Let's see if I can make the paper stay flat enough to write 100. 1, 0, 0. How many groups of 10 would that be? Who's going to figure that one out for me? All right, what is it? 10 groups of 10. Yes, you're exactly right, Salvatore. That is 100. Good job. Well, maybe we should put what we know about groups of 10 to work, and maybe we should count some objects that are in groups of 10. Let's flip this over, and let's look over here for a minute. Do you see these crayons? Look how those are arranged. We know they're bundles of 10. Yes, they do remind me of our bundles of 10 straws. Yes, when we did our calendar together, and then we'd get 10 and we'd wrap it up. Yeah, I know. I remember when sometimes they tried to jump out because they didn't want to go in the one spot. That was craziness. I know, Jacob W. Those were like going this way and that way. You're right. We did have 10 sticks too, Nora R. That's right. Sticks with 10 in them. What else did we have? Yes, of course, we had the 10s frames. Yep, those were very, very helpful. Those helped us often. Oh, and the bingo daughters, those were on 10s frames, weren't they? So we could see groups of, who just said a dime, little and thin? Hoxie, was that you? You remembered, they're worth 10. Every time we had a dime, we'd say that was worth 10 pennies. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up the 10 buttons. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We said when we got a row of 10 buttons, we grouped them up, put them in that button jar, and we knew that whole row had a value of 10. Well, these are groups of 10 crayons, so we don't have to try to count them 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. We can just say 10, and that's all we need to do. Let's do some of these together. There's one bundle of 10. Yeah, they're just getting us warmed up. Let's circle the 10. We knew that one. Now there's 2. Let's count that one. 10, 20. Oh, good. We get to circle the one in the middle this time. Now let's touch these and count by 10s. 10, 20, 30. There are 30 crayons here. It was so much easier to count by 10s than trying to touch each one of those little crayons and count them that way. That would have been very confusing and long. All right, here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, look, and they gave us different choices down here now, too. So I can circle the 40. And we've got one more on this page. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's go ahead and circle the 50. Just like that. What did you notice, Daniel? Yeah? Wait.